Hello, everybody. Defense here, and welcome to another episode. Not an episode. I am not recording. We're here on the modded server, and we're gonna go save Chubbs. He's finally started playing again, and he's stuck somewhere. I don't know where. He just said, "I need some help." He's in the Nether. Let's bring up the map. Can I see him on the map? Nope. Oi. Why am I taking damage? I think something just went through. Alright, so we're here. We gotta find him now. I don't know what was just attacking me, but whatever it is, it's on the other side of the portal now. Oh, that's bad. Just gonna kind of keep running until I find him. I know he burned to death and he fell from a high place, so. Alright, negative 121. Shit, he's pretty far away. Where'd he go? Let's say negative 121.54. So back this way. Did he go through here? Negative 121. I'm getting shot at. Probably should pay more attention to the dudes around me. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, he's dead. We're no longer gonna have to worry about fire. Alright. I'm still trying to find him. I don't know where he went. Let's see. Well, let's just go negative 121. Why do you have to travel so far away? Shit. Alright, we're down here. How are we back positive again? Alright, we're just gonna go back to the portal and I'll find my way from there. Because he's got to have made a path. You're dead. Alright, we're gonna go back this way. And then we're gonna go back this way. I'm fine with being on fire for a second. Alright, we're back towards the portal. Negative 121. We're heading that way now. Maybe this is his tunnel? No? I forgot I have night vision. Ah, maybe this is his tunnel. No? Damn it, man. How am I supposed to find you? I don't want to have to dig. You know, I'll just have to dig all the way to negative 121. Let's go find him anyway. Who cares? I don't know. I must have been heading the wrong way. Ah, there's his tunnel. He's gotta be over here somewhere. Come on. There he is. I see him. Alright, stop bouncing so much. I'm gonna punch him for being an idiot. Oh, I gotta remember how to get back. This is a really open area. This is pretty cool. nether squid. I don't even know what the hell a nether squid is. Oh, a ghast. Hather. Maybe that way will work. I make funny what I see. Bastards running away. That's a big hole. Probably shouldn't have gone down there. Where the hell are we? I am completely lost again. Over here, up and around. Nope, wrong way. I don't even know where I am. I know where the portal is because I can see on there, but I got no idea where I'm heading. Let's go down these stairs. They look fancy. They don't lead anywhere. Let's go up there again. This motherfucker. If it wasn't for my food, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. A long time ago, that man would be dead. What the hell? I'll let him go first, that way he can deal with whatever's on the other side. Not a zombie Cleo. Why would you do such a thing? Hey. Take the free XP, not that I need it. You know, I'm gonna go through this side and fight something. I'm gonna go start working on my stuff now that I saved him. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And boom. I don't know, maybe we were just kind of like suffocating. But we're back. Alright, let's get our shit done. Cooking up a bunch more bread. I harvested all the wheat when I hopped on earlier. But I've done a little bit more work. I have added a bit more to the wall. I've lined out all the way over to this edge. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it around that edge there. I know obviously this is all higher than it, but like, it's kind of whatever. I'm not gonna keep this around. Well, I probably will. I might just put something else around it and make it look neater. Maybe make it a basement of a house. Cause why not? Ah, get wrecked, buddy. Let's go fuck up this guy. Oh, I can't do it up? That sucks. Oi. Yeah. Suck it. You're dead. Let's go back over here. Almost just teleported right into a cacti. Some cactus. Multiple cactus. They make it a cacti. Alright, so, yep. Oh, also, I did the decorative bits around the side here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on the back, because it's just a... I might leave it, because it's like a little more wooden looking, but I don't know. I can't decide. I might make it so like the path, there's a path that comes down around this and comes over to here, and we'll have this be like the high load area. If we put a second floor in there, that'd be all decorative, but you know. And then this is where it's gonna come through the wall, and then it'll wrap around here, go here, across the little bridge, and then you exit and you can go mining, and this is where the ships are going to be, and you guys already know all that stuff, so I'm not going to go too much into that. But yeah, we did a bunch on here. I did a little bit on the inside, and I added this layer of trim across there and across there, kind of breaking the wall up a bit. But I don't know. I don't know. I like having the high vault, the high ceiling look, but at the same time, a second floor would be good for decoration. But this is all for storage, so like it's kind of whatever. I gotta look up a little bit more on a couple of different storage things before I start using it. Like I want to see if you can use the storage controller with these, so that way I don't have to access each crate. I can just look in the overall storage tube, like storage as a whole, if that makes sense. But we gotta get rid of a bunch of stuff that's in our inventory. Alright, that's all gone. Let's see. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash. Trash. Trash, trash. Alright, then this. This all gotta go back. No, that stays here. This goes here. I did have extra sandwich in here. I don't know why I didn't think I had extra sandwich in here. That could stay up there. I will answer his message in just a second. I'm just gonna throw all this in here. I don't even care right now. I'm gonna start cleaning up around the areas what I'm gonna be working on, which probably isn't a smart thing to do when I'm sitting there filling my inventory up. I have a plan for the Nether Squid. Alright, what you got? Boom. Boom. Door closed. Alright, well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna kind of start cleaning some stuff up. Let's go over here. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for this building, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with the mines. I'm thinking of putting like an excavator in there or something, but I don't know. Well, let's see, we need that, we need that. We need that. We need that. I'll take that and that. The rest of this is trash. Use the TP wand to get the spawns. Gonna go up into the roof of the Nether, build a box, use the TP wand to get spawns. Makes sense. I literally just want that. Yeah, oh. There's no way that should have worked. Let's see, we need this piece here. These things are actually pretty nice. I like those chests. Alright, so this section is going to clean itself up. This has been running really well. So we got almost 2 chests full of cobble and almost a chest full of stone. I want to find a way to process the stone faster. I think using the alloy smelter I think is faster. But I don't know for sure. Alright, so we did that. We did that. Let's check. I got to clean up the whole power issue. I think I'm going to use, what was it? The Ender IO. Capacitors, but like I got to build a bunch of stuff. I might just buy all the stuff off Jubs so I don't have to build it all. Because like, where is it? Yeah, what are these? Yeah, capacitor bank. 1 million. Because that's what's annoying is the ones I have are already 4 million. You know, so like this one here, to make it, I need double layer capacitors and electric steel I can make with his machines. This here I need energetic alloy, which I can make over there, and coal dust, which I can use with his stuff, and then this thing I can make all on my own because I have a crap load of copper. You know, because they look, so with these here, like I gotta connect each thing individually, and it's just a mess of wires, and I don't know. I want to find a neater way to do it. So like if you guys know of a way to make the input output connect directly to each other without having to put a connector in between, that'd be awesome, but I don't know how to do that, so we're kind of stuck doing that. That can all stay there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna bring everything over here and put it in these chests. That can stay with me. That can stay with me. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to just pick all that up. Doop-a-doo. Actually, a lot of that's going to be trash. Because I don't need to worry about Pam's Harvest. I don't need to worry about seeds for a lot of these plants. Because we don't really need them. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do with half this stuff anyway. I think I'm just going to keep it to keep it. Because that's me in my Minecraft, you know? I just kind of keep everything. Worms. We're probably going to keep the worms because I'm thinking... I liked the idea at first, but it's just taking up so much space. I might move, like, get rid of the whole giant wheat field things. I don't know, though. I might keep them, I might not. I might, like, cut down the stuff we got over here and lessen that, but... How are these guys doing? How you doing, cows? There's a lot of cows in there. I put a stack of wheat in so I can start getting some cows again. For the wall here, I didn't want to, like, block all the water, because, like, the water, you know, goes all the way under the bridge there. So I did these here. I kind of did rough bits, because I'm going to go through and start chiseling bits out of the wall eventually, but right now is not that time. What else do I got? What else do I got? I gotta do... What else we got? We're gonna do this. We're just gonna break all these off. Now I'm gonna check something, because I got plenty of those. If I cut down this tree... I am not using the axe. I thought I was. So if I do that, do those drop? No. Alright, so I gotta break all those off. I just want them so that I can build more trees later on. I'm not going to do them right now because I don't have an area for them. And I don't know if Mike is. I know Mike was planning to do all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff, but I'm going to do a bit of it myself. Maybe not mess around with all of the plants. But I want to do... Because, you know, it's what you had in the medieval times. You put as much food out as you could. You know, you grew all the different kinds, so you could get the variety of what you could. You know, but most of the time you're eating the same shit every day. But it was good shit and that's how you lived. If you don't like it, guess what? You probably died. Because that's just how they rolled back in the day. But I got plenty of saplings. I just want to make sure I got plenty of related items. Let's grab our other axe. Where's our woodcutter's axe? Right here. Boom. We need to grab that guy. I think it's just the dates. That's what it looks like. Alright, let's grab the dates. Mr. Dates, 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 dates. We got all the dates. Let's chop everything else up. Keep it chopping, chopping, chopping away. But yeah, he's on. I don't know if he's streaming. He said he was going to be, but I don't know if he is right now. Because he's a bum. I can't really complain. He's the one who set up the server and everything, so. But if there is anybody watching who's also a content creator and is looking to join, let me know. You know, hit me up on Twitter, drop me a follow, whatever. Send me a message on here. Leave it in the comments on YouTube, and we'll kind of start getting back to people about what's going on with all that. Because we are looking for more people. You know, so let me know. Let me know. Boom. Sorry I had to stretch there, guys, and I cleared my throat, but that was part of the whole stretching deal. How are we gonna do this? I don't know what else I'm gonna do, because, like, I don't want to capitalize, like, this whole area. I think I'm gonna steal this area here, too, and make, like, an actual, like, exterior farm. As I was saying, I'm probably gonna get rid of all that in there and just do it, like, out here-ish. Convert all this desert over, you know, stuff like that. I just have to worry about the... Well, actually, no, the mobs can't spawn on there, so I don't have to worry too much about that, but... I also gotta finish upgrading of a lot of my tools. Like, if you look, like, this is godlike, this is master, but, like, I got 1 there, and I got 8 there, so, like, I don't... I gotta figure out stuff to do, you know? I don't know what else I need. But at the same time, like, there's a couple of them that I've kind of started working on, but I need to, like, just scrap them. Like, I never really use this. And it's got no modifiers on it, you know? So, like, I could build a better one to get more modifiers. But, like, I don't really use it too often. As you can see, there's not many trees left. So I'm not really too worried about all the trees and such. Alright, but that's all clear. So I'll work with this some other time. But yeah, I'm still going to put that apiary over here with all the bees and the hives and such. Because I think that'll look cool. It's something I'm interested in mainly for, like, decorative bits. I'm not going to go too nuts with it, but it's something I want to do. And then obviously here's going to be markets, but I might change it to the farmhouse and not do markets because there's not very many people on here, you know what I mean? Actually, I think I'm going to put markets over here. I might change that and put the farmhouse on this little island over there. Let's eat some food. We need it. Alright, there we go. Let's just do this and be away with that and that. Good. The rest of this can go in here. What other areas do I have to grab from? I don't remember. I think I already cleared out all of these. Yep. How am I doing on? I'm doing good on lava. I have to refill these all the time because I'm always just pumping stuff through, you know, like. Anytime I'm over here and I'm not actually doing anything, I'll turn my PC on and just let it run to start doing that stuff. What else was I gonna do? That looks really weird. Because it looks like the building's kind of disintegrated on the front. I know it's because you can see two different buildings, but we could add some more stuff over here, but like I just put all those logs away. Yeah, I'm gonna do like little log bits lying around, and we're gonna do something with this. This area though, I don't know. I don't like having the telephone poles everywhere, but it's the best way to transfer the power in this manner. And the lamps. The lamps are very helpful. You know? But I don't know. Let's get up the top of here. Take a quick look. Anything I need to grab from? Trying to think. I know one of the things I was going to do while I'm up here. I might as well do it. This here. Alt, I'm going to do plain. This way it's non-spawnable. And doop. There we go. We'll keep going. I think I might finally clean out my other building too. Because it's just kind of like a mess in the city there. There we go. There's no other spots I have to deal with this right here. No, not happening. Nope. I could go inside and I could raise it all up actually. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll raise it up rather than lower it down. You won't physically notice it unless there's one that's not, you know. Like there's a couple of areas that I gotta fix over there, because there's a section where I've done that on like the wall and then it just kind of stops. You know, but I only did it to hide some of the wires and the ferni. I kind of want to do a test. But I know these use power, so like that'd be a constant drain on my system. Oop, I'm gonna check and see. Where is it? Is it a alloy smelter? Okay. Alloy smelter used to create Ender IO alloys. Upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. Oop. Alright, so what's he got in there right now? Double layer capacitor, which is something I can make. And can I see configure and out? No. Show recipes. Holy Jesus, look at all these recipes. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. I was making that. I left it here for him to have. There's gotta be 300,000 RF, so that's actually not too bad. I can handle that. Cause I got, so one section is a 3x3, so there's 9, and the other one is 6, so 15, 16 is 40, 64 million. I think is my current power. Something like that. And like these guys, these guys take up nothing, and then power loss over the distance is next to nothing. These things here are probably my largest power consumption, you know, and it's 8,000. So I could afford to do that, no problem. And if, you know, if it comes down to it, I can always use other ways of getting power. You know, I could always siphon from his grid again. It's a little bit farther of a run, but he's not going to be moving stuff around again, so I don't mind siphoning from it. I'm just going to take a quick drink, guys. 1 second. I had some milk with my dinner, and I haven't finished it yet, and I don't want it to get all warm, because then it tastes funky. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Which project do I want to work on? See, it's so weird when you use the chiseled, because, like, it's just, you can tell where I've used the chisel, because it's, like, green topped, you know? I don't know. I find it to be weird looking. I'm just taking my shoes off. I forgot about those. I pretty much just came home from work and plopped down on my chair and started getting to work. Because that's how I gotta do things, you know? Which isn't bad. Which isn't bad. Let's see. How do I want to do this, and what do I want to do? Because I have the swapping wand, so, like, it's not really that hard to go and replace a bunch of the, land. That's cool. If you move at certain times, the blocks there change because it breaks and repairs. Completely unrelated. What do we want to do? We could start, you know, let's work on the wall a bit, because the wall is a large project that just needs to be done. I know I said we were moving stuff, but, like, I moved everything over there, and we'll just sort it out eventually. Alright, these are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close. Alright, there we go. We'll put that. Not what I wanted. There we go. That works. Whoops. Not what I wanted either. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're just gonna make a crap load of this stuff. I might set up like an auto crafter for this too, because people say it's very helpful to do that. And I wouldn't have to do this all the time, you know? A lot of my time is spent manually crafting these large bulk items. Did it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I burn through it all, you know? Like, I've sat here and set this up so that it'll run and run and run, and then it's me waiting and waiting and waiting because I ran out of stuff. But it happens. You can't really do anything about it. Oh. Alright, 4. I'm gonna do 3 more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's probably not the smartest way to do it, but that's how I'm gonna do it. There we go. I can do 2. I wish it just auto default to the 3 grid. It'd be so much easier. I don't have to worry about it as much. And then I just need 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this will be enough, and I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, looks like I'm just gonna grab 10. There we go. 10. Now we'll just make an extra bit. And there we go. Simple as that. Boom. Now we do this. And this. And that. And then we sleep. Because sleeping is very important. I could always just do the skippy skip, but which is over here, right there. But it only gives me like half a day. Which kind of makes it difficult, you know. Well, not yeah. I think it's about a half a day. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it don't really matter anyway. Time is time in this game. I can spend all day playing. Well, I want to. I'd like to, but I can't. You know. There's the rest of life to contend with. But something I'm actually gonna talk about a little bit more, because I talked about it in the video I released on Sunday, which is part of why I'm doing modded today instead of survival like I normally would. I am no longer gonna be doing that survival series, just for the time being. I don't know if it's a permanent thing. I've run out of steam, you know, when it comes to just playing it. I'm not saying I'm not ever gonna do survival, because I love survival. Like it's got a, you know, big part. It's how I started doing this, you know. And I don't want people to think I'm just gonna ditch survival entirely. But what I'm working on right now is I did that, but I'm replacing it with a hardcore series, which the first video is gonna be out on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm gonna be oh well, I'm definitely gonna be streaming it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it in place of the modded day or in place of the survival day. But for now, this week it's just modded and modded both days. So it's just kind of a thing. So, but I'm having a lot of fun. I've already recorded the first episode. I just got to edit it and do a couple of bits here and there. But I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I also learned something that kind of makes me feel like an idiot, and that is that it was after I finished recording. I was doing some things, and the whole time I was recording, I was trying to be ridiculously careful and not make more than like 1 block drops and stuff like that, because I thought that I'd lose, like if I lose a heart, I don't get it back. But I fell and I lost half a heart, and I was perfectly fine. So like I don't know if that was only because I lost half a heart, or what. Let me get to him in just a second, guys. 1 second. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I was talking and I was saying. Oh yeah, yep. I lose track of that sometimes when I get distracted per se. But you know, I love playing survival, and I'll probably get back into it soon. It was just same thing I was talking to Chubbs about on here. If I'm gonna be on multiplayer, I want to be doing stuff with other players. You know what I mean? There's no point in what's it called? There's no point in having a multiplayer server if you're not gonna play with multiplayer setup. You know, you can't just run around and solo everything. It's just I don't feel like it to be fun. You know, for me, for you guys, because like on the other server was most of the time was literally just me doing everything every day, same stuff. You know, I needed something, I usually got it myself. You know, I built it myself. But, you know, and so far, like I understand that's a lot of the game is, you know, being a solo, but I like to collab. You know, not really collab, but like get together with other players, do different things. You know, it's how I like to play. I'm gonna finish this wall off, and then I'll see what's up with him. But I don't know. If you guys have any questions on it, let me know, obviously. And like, you know, if you want to talk about it, you know, it's what I do, you know. And thank you, Xander. Welcome. You just missed the big spiel about everything. But I don't know. But that's the hardcore series is looking pretty good so far. I'm still looking for some challenges because like I looked up challenges online and they were all just like, oh, don't build a house or don't build, you know, don't make any armor, you know, stuff like that. And it was all kind of boring, kind of stupid challenges in my opinion. You know, but I don't know. As I said, I still haven't decided what I'm doing with that. I will try again standing on bedrock. I can just bring you a portal. We'll see what he does with that. But how was your weekend, Xander? Did you enjoy your weekend? Do the first 10 boring challenges you see. But I don't have any challenges, you know? I don't have any. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm obviously just gonna build stuff, you know? Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm doing the wall. I think I was gonna turn it to you. Turn it to you? That sentence didn't even make sense. Alright, I gotta go bail this man out of the roof of the nether. I did. We did some Pathfinder on Saturday. I did a bunch of recording. We watched the Super Bowl yesterday. Go Pats. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did a bunch of that. I started a new series this weekend. I haven't released it yet. But that'll be coming out on Wednesday, so I did just mention that. I have a little bit of obsidian. I have 5. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 more. Alright, before I go running in there, stairs should be in the hallway nearest the portal. Alright. It's crazy that I don't have obsidian on me. You know, I use it to repair all my tools, and I'm always running out of obsidian. And I didn't bring water, so let's see, I gotta eat food. Alright, let's go down here. Shit. We're gonna grab that, and we're gonna do... Damn it. Fuck you guys. Not you guys, not like you guys, but like this game. All this to try and get another squid. I don't know why he needs it. I really don't know why he needs the ghast. 3. Alright. We'll get the one piece right here. I still have no idea where my shovel is. Ah, angel wings. Oh, maybe he's watching my thingy. It's not telling me how many people are watching, which is annoying, because it normally does. Alright, then we get the next one. So that'll make 7. And then we got number 8. No! Fuck you, buddy. This will be number 8. I didn't even see these before, otherwise I would have just said that. Naughty words. I like that. That's funny. Alright, now I gotta get a flint and steel waiting to food. Ah, makes sense, makes sense. Is there flint and there's gotta be a flint and steel around here. I can just make one, but I thought I had one. Nope, not in there. Alright, I'm gonna borrow a piece of iron. And then... This place is loud. He needs to get like a muffler on this. I felt I dropped really far into that roof. I don't know why. I thought that was shorter. I'm going to sleep now. I'm very tired from a long day. No worries, man. Thank you for stopping in at least, and thank you for the auto host, man. It does help. You know, it's another screen that gets me out there, and it's very much appreciated, man. Ah, shit. Yeah, get wrecked. You're dead. Alright, he said the stairs were over by the portal. Let's see. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Is it these ones? Right here. Alright, this is bedrock. Oh, hello, buddy. Back up. It won't let me get up. Thanks, man. Have a nice night. This fucking guy right here. He can't even keep himself in the nether. Thanks, man. He can't even get himself out of the nether, I should say. You wanna see something funny, Gay? He stepped away. What the hell? What are you doing? Stepping away like that. It lit you on fire. What the hell did you think was gonna happen? Oh, when he starts streaming, I might pull him in. Where the hell are we? We're over by Mike's place. I'm pretty sure that's Mike's place right over here. Yeah, we are. Huh. Wow, we're really oddly far away. Oh, yeah, because he did stairs. And not a ladder. Mike's gonna get so confused and go through that portal, and I really hope he doesn't. Because he'll probably be really confused. I kind of want to kill a lot of mobs. I want to level this sword up, because it's already master. And I only need like another 527 to get it to the next level. But alas, I cannot. I really like this part. This looks wicked cool. Like, it doesn't affect it at all because mobs still spawn up on here, but this just looks wicked cool and I love it. I also found out in my video when I was recording this, this is not a chiselable block. You cannot chisel treated wood. It just it breaks the game. Just doesn't work. I don't know why. It just doesn't work. Let's do the sleep though. Get it back today. There we go. I've noticed I don't talk when I type. I apologize, guys. Typing's probably not the most fun thing to watch either. You know, but I do need your guys' opinions on the wheat. Like, should I keep it? Should I get rid of it and put like actual stuff here, or should I put in trees? You know, like I don't know what I want to do with it. Something to kill. Did it? I hear more of them. We must end their little lives. Big one. But see, I love how fast you can attack with this sword. And then it's just like doot 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 doot. You can just jump away. You know, when you start losing health like that. Because they do a lot of damage. I think it's my net as I have your stream on relag. Alright. Let's see. I don't know. I had all these plans. See, this is why I gotta start writing stuff down more. I just kind of forget what I was gonna do. Which is a real problem. Oh, now I'm getting a bit of lag. That's weird. Not really lag, I'm getting a frame drop. There we go, it's back to normal. I think I might take this creeper head down soon, because it has scared the crap out of me on multiple occasions when I've come out here. Like, I've just been like, oh, and I'm dead, you know? I'm always like, oh, there goes my building and my storage and all of that. Alright, I'm gonna work on over here. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna crack my back. Hold on. I don't know why. I'm this weekend. It was awesome, but it was really busy and it kicked my ass. You know, I'm just tired. Right, we're gonna hold on to that because we might need. I got chicken egg. I don't have chickens. Where the hell did I get a chicken egg? Probably over at Mike's base, somewhere over there. I don't remember where I would have gotten a chicken egg. What am I grabbing? Shovel. I don't know why I said I didn't know where my shovel was, because it's right there. Alright, we're going to do that. We're just going to clear all of this bit here out, because we're going to put our chopped logs here. I'm thinking of doing storage near specific buildings, but I don't know how that would really play out. Like, I'm thinking we'll put all the wood over here, you know, and then over there we'll do all, like, the rocks, and over there, like, all the building blocks that you take out of a mine. Over there, all my ores, but, like, I got that. This one's already set up. Like, I think this is just going to be immersive engineering, you know, nothing else. You know, obviously I got the little decorative bit in the corner here, and I might tear all of these down to move them back one, so it looks nicer in here, but I don't know. And I also hate that the input's got to be on top like that. You know, I got to find a better way to do it, or a different way to input, because I don't like that you have to space the pipes out wicked far out the back, and it's just, it kind of helps that you can just stick this under here. Actually, I forgot about the 3 of these, so that's another 12 million, so that's 74 million power. Holy Jesus. But, like, it's not all connected to the same system, you know what I mean? Like, that's all the HE, like the high end, and then the other stuff is all the mid, I think, or low. What's this? LV, yeah, low voltage and high voltage. I don't have medium voltage because I don't have a need for it. I only have the low voltage set up because it's required for the lights. You cannot use the high voltage. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to do... Oh yeah, I was going to work over there. I don't know. I just came over to look at this for whatever reason. But yeah, I might rearrange these a bit. But I got a lot of blocks in here now. Like, I don't think I'm going to run out of a lot of this stuff anytime soon. You know, like, I could start throwing these in here like there's nothing in there, but... let's decide how we're going to do this. I want to change up how the power goes. But I don't know how. I don't know how. Let's just sit and chill for a second. Whew, I'm tired. The other thing that sucks too is like, well, it doesn't really suck. It's something I planned, but after this, I gotta do. We're gonna be doing some practicing on Counter-Strike just to keep up with it. You know what I mean? We've been playing a crap load of that. I put more hours on that in the past like 2 weeks than I have ever before. In the entirety of my Counter-Strike playtime, you know. Most of it has been in the last 2 weeks. Because, like, even when we're not streaming it, we're practicing it like crazy. Because we're trying to get good. We ranked up again this weekend. Obviously, ridiculously unrelated to what we're doing right now, but... And then we're just going to block these like that, like that. Alright. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm not getting any lag. Alright, so we do that. And then I think I'm just going to fill that in just to make it look better. And we'll do. And that way, like, you get the pathway and you come through here. Like, I was going to have it come out there, but, like, then you just come out right here and it's an odd entrance. And I didn't want to really, like, dig right here and then you just... So... I thought dig it out here a little. Let that grass over and then start dropping some stuff in it. I gotta do something with path blocks. Like, I don't want to just use the grass path. That's really just to mark out where everything is, and then once I decide what my paths are going to be, we can, you know, start doing that kind of stuff. But I really haven't decided that, you know. And then obviously there's going to be spots where paths kind of cross over each other, and we're just going to dump that over there so I can do that. Trying to stay awake. Party too hard after the game, you know? If I didn't have to work for a living, this would be awesome. You know, I feel I'd be able to... I'd probably stream a hell of a lot more. You know, and I'd have larger projects I'd work on during streams, you know? Alright, we're going to look over there, and we're going to decide. What are we doing? What is it that I want to build? You know, I can't decide. Like, what is it that I want to build? I don't know. But I need to build something over there. Make it look all fancy. You know? But I don't know. And there lies the problem. The solution is we kill the Batman. But he's logged off right now. Oh, no, he's back. Oh, I must go kill the Batman. He's got, like, full armor and, like, a diesel cleaver. Shh. He took his armor off. This is my chance. I'm out. See, guys, we solved all our problems. We killed the Batman. That was too funny. How much power does this thing output? Oh, that is putting out plenty for both of these. But that's not the right connector. Oh, no, that is the right connector. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Alright, we're going to break this. The upside is that holds that power. So when I go and place it down, it'll have everything in it. I did not mean to put a space there. So he is the Batman. That's the joke for anybody who's not getting it. Boom. There we go. 4 mil. Like these ones here, I don't even use them because I was an idiot and I put relays instead of connectors on them, and I haven't gone back and replaced the connectors. So I just leave it like this over here. It's literally just one. Just one. You know, and that's the power draw. So see how there's the 140? Whatever that's normally filled. I don't remember what these normally have for a total amount in them. But like that is literally what's being used throughout the whole of my system. You know? So like I don't have much for power consumption right now, which isn't a problem. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that alloy smelter. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Leg spike. Too many buttons. There we go. Alright, so we gotta grab some wood. I got a lot of stuff in my inventory now. First things first. I will suffocate if I teleport there. I don't know what it was talking about. We need this. And we need this and this. This is going to stay on me. This can go in here. This can go in here. This, and this can go in here. This. I'm going to need this. Put all that stuff away. Put that in there. Bad luck, man. Did you not? Wait, I think he didn't put his boots back on. Oh, that's too funny. See, like right here, I actually don't mind having the wall up against it. I wanted to keep this area open because Nova still kind of lives in his little hole. And I don't want to like cut off his base because like I feel bad. Like I had this huge grand plan and then he moved into my basement. You know, so like I'm probably gonna go through and remove a bunch of these claim chunks so that he can build in there. Cause like I keep trying to use the team thingy, but it just goes like this forever, just perpetual loading. So I don't know how to make it so he's on my team. You know. I don't know. Do I have any baubles? No. I gotta figure out some baubles. The last one I had like the fire resist and the wither thingy, the anti-wither thingy, which was awesome. Alright, let's teleport over here. Thought I just teleported into the lava. Alright, we're gonna put this guy right here. I'll spend hours on end eventually doing that. I spelled hole wrong, but I don't care. I think. I don't care. A word is a word is a word. I'll be stretching a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm not mentally tired, but like I am physically exhausted. I just don't even know anymore. Oh yeah, I was working over here. I emptied most of my inventory, so let's get over here. And we're gonna do. See, that's fine like that. I'll probably keep that. That's fine. But I want to do like little log things over here. Switch those out. Go to that. Where the hell's my chisel? Right there. My chisel's normally like that. So, I want stuff that's stacked, waiting to be lumbered. I think that's a technical term. Bad. Wrong. Do it again. So we will destroy this stack here. And we're going to throw a couple of these guys in the same kind of dealio right here. And then I'm going to try and do something similar to what I did here. Actually, I haven't done it here. Because it's just kind of there. Let's do... I want to kind of do like... Same material, draw region. No, I'm not doing draw region. Connected material. No. Plain, line, single bit, medium cube, small cube, half, quarter. Let's do quarter. See, that's the problem, is it leaves the bark on, and I don't want that. You know? You're just gonna have to go and put it all back. Oh, messed up there. Let's fix that. That is pretty cool, though. And check. Alright. But yeah, because like I want it to look like split lumber, but like, you can't do it with the bark on it, you know? No. Alright. So what if I just do like that? gonna take all of this out because that looks kind of like, even if it's got the look to it that's there, I kind of want to just get it done just like that. I just picked up some of that. We'll have to put that back in a second. What the hell? How did I lose grass? Ah, that's how. There we go, I fixed it. Yeah, and then this one will go here, and then here, and then here. But I think it'll look kind of weird. Like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to... I don't really know how you'd make, like, a plank. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I just want to remove the bark, but it doesn't really remove. And this will just look kind of funky with it sitting like this. I got an idea to make it look so it's not all weird. Alright, I'll have to do that in a second. Let's pull these last couple of bits out. And then we'll take care of this one. So one of them literally split down the middle perfectly fine. If I don't do them right next to each other, I think it'll be fine to do it that way, but we're just going to kind of keep doing what we were doing. But I don't know. I do not know. Boom. And then I'm going to go into here. We're not going to have enough to do it with that wood. I gotta have more of that somewhere. No, we could just leave it like that. Like, you kind of get the point that it's supposed to be logs, but like... And then I just want to kind of stack it. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll lop these down and we'll fix this. I just want to do this other bit first. Make it look like it's all stacked, kinda. That outer edge there, I can actually just plane the whole thing in. I think that'll work. But I don't know. Hello, Revlo. I know I always say thank you for being in the chat, and you don't really have a choice, but thank you. You talk to me. You keep me going. You make me look at chat because I see something pop up, and I get happy, and then you're like, ha 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 ha, it's just me. Fuck off. You know? But you keep me going, Revlo. You keep me honest. I did it wrong. I just did that wrong too. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Alright, so I can actually just build these. Why am I doing it this way? Alright, so I'm gonna come and do, nope. I'm gonna switch this back over to quarter cubes. I'm gonna do doop doop. I'm waiting for Chubbs to come and kill me. I know it's gonna come soon. 3, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We did that. That'll do section numero uno. La numero dos. La numero tres. Oh, I poked down into number 4. And cuatro? I think that's 4. I barely know English, guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't try speaking other languages. I'm gonna have to run and grab actual drinks soon. Alright, so now we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put this back in the ground wherever I grabbed it from. come to kill me. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's just flying over there. I don't know why I keep backslashing. It's just an accidental thing I keep doing. This actually looks pretty cool. I kind of like the concept of this, and I'm going to do it kind of diagonally. Only to this height, though. And this one will actually make it easier, because I can just look straight down them and I don't have to worry about cutting out the ground. Oh. There we go, and I don't have to worry about bits flying everywhere. Man's got himself some wings. Actually, this part is actually a little harder, because the top 3 rows are really easy. Because I can just do this, you know? And then we all good, but I think I'm just going to do all the easy bits first. You know? Might as well mess up all at once if I'm going to mess up. You know, all you need to do is keep slightly up. It's just when you're looking down the middle, I'm worried I'm going to lose the texture and break the wrong thing. Not the Amy. I'm not going to break the Amy wall. We're just going to kind of keep bouncing around projects tonight. Like, I don't know. I'm in that mood where I'm just, like, not going to settle probably for one thing unless I get really into it. Like, if I find some really good ideas for this area, like this, I'll probably stick with it 100%. But at the moment, we're just going to kind of keep bouncing around. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We're keeping it going. And boom. That could have been bad. Let's position ourselves a little more. I think I might just call it on here. Got no purpose for a stream. It's been a long day. Yeah. Because I know that's like a 4-hour time difference between us. So like I start streaming at 6. So like if he starts streaming right now, that's 10 o'clock, you know? Well, 11 o'clock. So it's a pretty late start for him, you know? But he's at least hopped on and done some work. He hasn't been on in a while. He's been busy. With the real life, you know? I might go a third higher. I don't know. If anybody's in there, let me know if I should go one higher. But I don't think I'm going to. Let's grab this. We're going to do the rest of this. I was a little off. I was close, though. Boom. Right? Nope, that's not how we do it. We do the 2 on the bottom. And then it's all minecart rails from there. Alright, dope. Do I have any iron on me before I teleport all the way over there? Come on. Nope. Daddy needs to go get some iron. He ain't got no new pair of shoes. What is this? Like, it literally just needs drops. Like, that's why I hate these stupid tubes. Like, just go in there. It's right there. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I came over here for iron. 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't need more than that. It's called rail. What am I thinking? I can do wooden. That might look pretty cool. But we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. That should be plenty. I'm actually kind of curious. I want to see what this will look like. 4, but I get 16 for the other one. Let's take a look. And it kind of matches between those, but I don't know, I'm gonna leave it there. You guys let me know what you think. Should I do the wooden ones or the regular ones? We're gonna leave that though. Ditch those. Because we don't have much wood over here, because we haven't started receiving wood from all the way over here, because this place doesn't exist yet. The lumber village. I like it because it looks like it could have like a port, you know, in like a whole like bay in here, and then the ships come in through here. The big ships dock out here at the area, and the little boats come in, load up, bring them to the big boat, and then everybody travels out. And I found I found a temple. I think there's a second one, but it is pretty cool. You can see like the actual shape. It's kind of like when you watch Alien vs Predator Requiem, when they look at the heat source under the ice. That's what it kind of makes you think of. Holy Jesus, that was terrifying. Oh, thank you for the host. That was really loud. Scared the crap out of me. I thought some weird new mob just showed up and killed me, and I was like, I don't even want to go back. I'm dead. It just slaughtered me. Took me out of the game. Oh. Oh. That literally scared the crap out of me. Like, I have Xander who auto-hosts me, so it doesn't do that noise. It just lets me know in chat that I'm being auto-hosted. But, just that noise scares the crap out of me. It's crazy, though. I feel the wood is so much more expensive than the metal. I do have to say. I don't ever remember turning these into ingots. I really don't. Additional capacitors reduces charge time and increases energy of the railgun. What? Oh, what? What? Oh, what? I need this. That's gonna be my next project. I don't know. I just think it looks funky that way. I don't know. I'll switch the ladder. What about... Nah. I can't really decide. But yeah, so we got those. I'll add some spruce, some like other loggy bits in the area. Maybe move some over to here. One of the things I'm going to spend a lot of time doing is going like... just around here, just doop. But that's going to take forever, so I'm not really going to bore you guys and be like, oh look, we put bits of wood everywhere, because it's a wood mill, so there's gonna be wood chips oh, leg spike. It's gonna be the wood chips everywhere. He's literally just standing there trying to decide. He's just contemplating the log wrap. He just can't decide. Oh, he's gone. I know where he logged out. If he didn't have the wand, this would be perfect. Oh, I wish I could do a trap or something. I'll have to think of one. He logged out like right here. Let's do... What? Yeah, we'll have to do something like right there. I don't know what, but something. Something will be done. And it will be awesome. Or nothing will be done. But yeah, like I want... That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, there'll be little like wood chip bits everywhere, and I want to do like a big pile of like a mix of all the different wood types. I might actually move some of this stuff. The planks. The planks. Actually, the big planks. The large planks, or whatever they're called. Those looked pretty nice. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's watching my stream, and he's actually still on the server secretly watching me. Oh, I'm actually going to take a quick 30 seconds, maybe 45, and I'm going to grab a water. Let me just run right over there, and I will be right back, guys. 1 second. Ah, we're back. I probably shouldn't have left you staring at a wall. You know, I have like porches and stuff off this unfinished house because I don't know how I want to decorate it. You know, but like, look at that. I'll show you the good area. You know, we'll turn slightly. There we go. You can see all the good build. I want to move all those tanks somewhere, but I don't know where yet. I'm thinking of putting like a work area down below there. Like dig out an area, put 6 of these tanks. You know, all the piping will flow down to it. Put probably 4 of the move these 4 down under there, and do something with all this piping. It's just ugly. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with it, you know. I'll burn that man's house down. That was an awesome game, though. I can't say I watched the whole thing. I actually didn't watch most of the first half. Which I'm kind of happy, because I didn't really see the bad stuff, you know? I got to see all the good stuff. Because I was hanging out with people, and they weren't really Super Bowl watchy people, so... We did some fun stuff, though. We did, Jackbox Party Pack. And we did, like, Death Run or something like that. I think that's what it is. I don't know, it's like Death Trivia or something. I can't remember what it is called. But, you answer the questions right or you die. That one. People who play the game will understand what I'm talking about. But we did that, and then we did, like, Quizzle Bits or something like that. Where there's a question, and people answer it, and they go head to head, and people vote on whose answer's better, and so on and so forth. But we did that for a bit, and then we kind of just fucked around on YouTube. And then by that point, halftime had finished, and a couple of them went home, so I moved upstairs and started watching the game. Wasn't at my own house, so. My house is a little bit on the smaller side for people hanging out, you know? So what if I dig this all the way down to bedrock, and then I put something way up at the top? Because I don't think it'll log you in on Bedrock. I can't remember. So if I go and I put something way up at build limit, it'll put him all the way up there. But he's got his wand and stuff, so it's just going to be like a ha ha ha, I logged in way up here kind of thing. You know, and that's going to be it. Like, there's not going to be really much to that. Sorry, I had to drink some of my liquid sustenance here. It gets really warm in here, so. What was I working on? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I was working on a little bit of this stuff. What else can I add? What else can I add? I want to do something. I logged in on Bedrock on top of the Nether earlier. Yeah, you get a point there. That's my bad. I'll add some pathy bits over here and some pathy bits up to here and over to here and over to here, and I'll throw in some other fiddly bits into these eventually. Because like, I don't know what I want to use as my path blocks right now, you know? So I'm just marking. I already mentioned this, but like, I'm just kind of marking it out now. And then later on, I'm going to go through and prettify it all. The beautification, the modded beautification project. That's why, actually, I didn't show this off. I found out that you can use... So I wanted to use like these things because they look cool, the different ones. And you can't actually collect them as far as I've found. So I went and I used... Let's just... And now... Boom. I got them. Right at my inventory. And you can do it with anything. Boom. Large fern. Like, boom. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. You know? It's so easy. Boom. Boom. And then you have to go back through and dig it out afterwards, which kind of sucks, but you can't get everything perfect. You can't get everything the easy way. But yeah, and then you just get like these little things and you can do stuff with them. I know you can shear these, like that's an easy thing, that's Minecraft, but like I don't know how to get the actual like Pam's Labyrinth Oh, movie titles. Pan's Labyrinth Pan's Labyrinth is a movie, which was recently remade, I think, wasn't it? And I never saw the remake. I don't think I ever saw the original. Shh, don't hate me, please. But what I was trying to say is Pam's Harvestcraft. That's the actual thing that's going on. It's Pan's Labyrinth. P-A-N-S. Pans. As in the things you cook with. And in Minecraft, fight with via... whatever the thing is. Tinkers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really tired. Let's do the swappy bits there. But yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking of doing too. You just knock the top off a bit. And I think I might do that with all the blocks, just because it'll make it even, but just add different texture. I don't know, though. And then I'll add in a lot of rock through this area versus other things, because it's obviously traveled via the mine. So you'll have that kind of stuff going, and then coming down this way, I do the docks area. But, like, I don't know what I'm doing there yet. And I can't build a ship. I'm thinking of just modeling it after... these. It's simple, it's basic, you know. I think I could even use like an auto builder. You know what I mean? If I just set up the auto builder stuff around this and it'll mark it off, and then I just gotta get all the that's it. I'm just gonna take one of these over and take off all the stuff I don't need, copy it, and auto build it. I'm a genius. Wow, back up here. Whoop. Wow. Alright, what else should we add? This area is starting to look better already. I know I pat myself on the back a lot, and I don't mean to, but like it makes me feel better when I tell myself this is going good. Oh, wrong button. I'm a copycat. I don't know who did that. I don't know who I'd be copying. I really don't. Obviously, people have used those self-buildy thingies. Like, it's not like an uncommon thing. It's in the mod. Damn it, son. Would you just set... That was disgusting. I thought that was milk. I thought that was water, and I just drank old milk from earlier. I'm sorry, that was kind of disgusting. I'm really curious on who did that. I know somebody I watched copied whole houses, and they used it in Battleship. But I'm trying to think. Just ribbing you. I'm not even gonna bother doing that. You guys have weird sayings. Just ribbing you? That's funny. What am I working on? I feel like I'm not being productive at all. I just keep bouncing around to too many different things right now. I should finish outlining this wall. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a better way to stack these, but this looks pretty good. I might have to do like... No, because it sticks out unevenly out one side. And if I go, I can't put it there. Yeah, it'd have to be there. Let's see. Crafting grid. Whoop. Oh, I went off my mouse pad. Boom. I don't know how I feel about it. Because it solves the problem of that way, but it doesn't solve the problem of that way. You know what? Fuck it. It works. I'm sure we could find another way to do it, but for now, that's going to do it. Probably should have changed the bottom out to like weathered stone or something. You don't want to store your logs. You don't want to store your boards in the ground, but like these are set to almost travel, you know? Alright, we're going to start working on this. Let me get this up in here, this up in here. Now we can keep that in my inventory. I can go down there. These can go over here. And boom, we're going to go boom and boom. Oh, I got that taste in my mouth now. There's nothing worse than grabbing something and drinking it and thinking it's one thing when it's another. Like beginning of the season, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. And they had a new hot chocolate. And it was, Oreo cookie hot chocolate. And when you thought of it as being Oreo cookie, it was disgusting. It was literally the worst thing I ever tasted. When I thought about it later, it was just a really good hot chocolate. It just, when you thought of it as an Oreo cookie hot chocolate, I thought it was disgusting. You know, I literally thought it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever tried. And that's not anything on like Donks or anything like that. I just, you think one flavor and it's just, if it's not that flavor, it's not right. You know? It's just kind of how it works, so. A lot of these, actually, I don't even have to do that, because they're going to be, if it's on the inside, I'm not going to bother doing it anymore. Because you don't see the inside, it saves on blocks, and if I ever do something with the inside, I'll change it up, but I'm not going to waste my blocks. These things are a lot of work to make. As I said, I might start like bulk, not bulk crafting, making them craft like themselves. Not themselves. What am I trying to say? English today, please help me. What am I doing? Getting an auto crafter. That's the word. Ribbing. Substitution 1, a rib-like structure or pattern, a fleecy sweatshirt with a ribbing at neck, cuffs, and hem. 2, informal good nature teasing. Took a good deal of ribbing with the utmost good humor. Over here we just call it busting your balls. That's more of a Bostonian thing, but it's busting your chops. Just making a joke. I prefer to say busting your balls, but that's just me. I say it to Nova probably about 30-40 times a day. It's rather fun. Oh. Is it Friday yet, guys? I think this Friday I'm gonna sleep in and do my recording late. I think I'm gonna sleep till 9. Yeah, 9 sounds good. 9 sounds great. Like, I don't know if I've really mentioned it before. I get up at like 8 o'clock to do everything on Saturday and Sunday, and most of the time it kicks my ass. You know, I'm always so tired, and it's just, you know, because I get up, you know, that's sleeping in for me, you know. It's just like, because I get up for work at 6 in the morning. So, like, I do that, and then I do this, and then I'm just like, I don't want to do anything else. I'm tired. You know, but you can't really do that. I really shouldn't talk about putting it off, because of I don't want to start getting behind on stuff, you know? Too many things to record and series to do, and large projects, you know? Like, stuff like this. You know, like, I've been doing this whole wall project in between. Like, I haven't done it really at all on camera or anything. Like, I did this last stream, if I remember correctly, and I planned on doing the wall. It's actually an American term. I mainly hear it when I see stories of wrestlers playing pranks. Ah, yeah. The wrestlers. Alright, I didn't do this. You guys didn't see it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 98 points. Dude, you suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, shit. Oh, I thought I picked it up. I was like, why did I pick it up? I don't know why it would have picked that up. There we go. And there we go. And boom. There's almost a stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that down and all of those thingies, this, that, and the other thing around the corner. Yay! Aw. Yeah, see, that's what you want to be. You always want to be a 0. No points allowed. Just makes it easier, you know? Then I don't have to worry about getting anything. No prizes for you. 3, 6. I need 2 more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There's some weird weather coming in today. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to like rain and snow for the next like 3 days. It's gonna suck. Because I have to work in it. Don't get me wrong, I don't work outside all day, you know, but I do a bit of inside and a bit of outside, you know. So it kind of sucks when it comes to having to do that. Alright, there's another 8 or 9 stacks. 8 stacks. Because, like, the areas where it's all even is fine, but, like, when you start getting into areas like this area here, where that's a tall wall, you know? It starts using up a lot of your blocks. That's going to be even taller on the outside. I don't know, I heard a really weird sound. I think I'm just going to follow this around the outer edge. No, I don't want to do that because then I'll cut off a lot of the beach. Alright, let's figure out. We gotta do... I'm gonna go in here, and we're gonna go over here. How many of these do I got? There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Let's see. Check. Check. There we go. That should be plenty. That'll be enough to finish off all of it, hopefully. That's why I don't want to break those tanks yet and move them. Because I'll have to deal with all of the build up again and wait for it. Can only sleep at night. Only sleep at night. Only sleep at night. God damn it. Alright, there we go. And up. And down. 1, a 2, a 3. Wrong. See, I try and keep it 3 all the way through, but there's points where it'll look weird, and there's other points where it'll only be like 1 block, you know, and it'll look weird. I know this isn't like the craziest wall you guys have probably ever seen, but like I don't know. I kind of like just building a simple wall, and then we might decorate it afterwards. But I'm not going to go too nuts with it right now. But this will help me decide how far out the rest of it's going to go. There we go. Probably should have done that afterwards, you know? I'm going to do this whole thing. Then we'll go through and push it all out at least a block. I don't even care anymore. We're just going to do that. I got plenty, hopefully, to do all of this. See, this is when it gets weird, because now I got to go like this. 1, a 2, a 3. You know, and that's just, it just starts to look weird when you hit the corner. I let go of shift. I let go of shift. Hey man, you caught up on shield? You caught up on shield? Yes? No? Maybe so? Please be a yes. Except for the episode that I think airs tomorrow. Obviously you haven't seen that yet. It doesn't air till tomorrow, which is today for you. Which really confuses me. Just ignore that part. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking of putting some towers, but like I can't think of good towers. You know, like I can get some good stuff going, but I don't know. So there's some things here or there that I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Right, man. The actor who plays him is such a good guy too. Like, why is he gonna play a dick? Yeah, that side's good there. We'll just... Sorry guys, spoiler alerts. It's gonna happen eventually though. It's not us, it'll be somebody else. Alright, now I just gotta do... Damn it. don't need that one. But yeah, same thing, like on anything that's going to be an inside one on here, I keep the top piece, but I just take out the rest. You know, I just don't want to deal with that. The whole Coulson May thing is getting yeah, that's getting weird. I don't know what to do with that, man. That's just a mess. But hey, the director's a lying, cheating douchebag. Well, not really douchebag, but like if Real May dies, he's willing to keep the right? Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, Coulson's just like, yeah, fuck the Real May. Well, probably literally in his sense, but I'm sure he'd be fine with that. I don't know, that just got really dark. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, now I gotta get back up there. Because, see, that's what I mean. Like, the wall just gets so big when you get to areas like this. Dukin. Alright, I know areas like this are gonna be fine. I'm gonna do that. And then we'll just do that. Why not? We'll just keep that piece. We'll fill these ones in. Boop and doop. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand Radcliffe wants the book, but like, come on, dude. You're gonna go up against the weird quadruple, triplet, septuplet family of crazy, weird, super impervious to death agents, you know? Why is Daisy the only one without drama so far this run? Yeah, well, it's because she had all the drama in the last, like, 3 seasons. You know? Because she had the I'm an orphan. Actually, every season except for this one. You know? This arc, technically, as you're calling it. Which makes sense. It's part of a season that's been split from the original part of the season, you know? But this is the first... Well, I don't know. You can technically count the whole thing as her and not liking the director and the whole signing the Accords thing technically as drama, I think. I don't know. I personally would, but that's me. I don't know otherwise, though. I don't think she's really had any, like, drama, you know? Drama. Drama. Oh, my brain hurts. I don't think that's happening, but it's Coulson all the way, dude. Coulson 100%. I was kind of bummed he gave it up in the first place. Which you could tell so was everybody else. That's why they made it so. That's probably the whole reason they did Project Patriot, you know. They're like, oh, we gotta make everyone happy with us again. We gotta find a reason to make this good guy not so good, you know. But I love the picture though, and they're like, "Ah, he tripped and fell." I'm like, wow, aren't you an asshole? But I understand it, you know, it is kind of like a Captain Rogers scenario, but he really didn't get a choice as much. You know, he didn't volunteer for it. They were just like, hey, yeah, we need you to do this. And he's just like, all right, I want to help out. Let's do it, you know? Oh, it's a quote Tony Stark. His first name is Coulson. Oh, that's so good. We need more. We need just... I don't know. We need more good TV shows like that. Like, everyone says, like, there's other good ones, but, like, I don't like... You know, I don't really care for Flash or Archer or any of those, really. It's just my personal preference. I don't care for the TV shows. I don't feel they're as good as, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, but that's just me. Other people have different opinions on said shows. Damn it. I can view the block. Why can't I stack it? There we go. 1 month until Fist, though. Fist? Oh, Iron Fist. Cool. Yona comes out this month? that I'm pumped for is the Attack on Titan. I was gonna let you guess, but I'm just gonna say it. Which I'm pumped for. I think it's the 17th. I don't know though. I gotta double check. Pumped for that show. I don't know what Iron Fist is though, so I apologize. I'm not huge in the comics. I just watch the TVs and the movies. I want them to bring back, I almost said Deadpool. I can't remember his name. He had the cool eye and the fake leg and the fake arm, and he had rockets in him, and Deathclock. That's his name, Deathclock. Deathclock. Before you type it in, have you been watching the Marvel Netflix shows? Just Shield. Deathlock, not Deathclock. Deathclock, I think, is a band. Yeah. I watch Shield, that's about it right now. So I don't know who Iron Fist is. After the stream, what? I don't want homework, it's my stream. I can't have homework. I gotta hook up with the team in practice. We're trying to get good. Go and watch both of... Oh, I've seen Daredevil. I don't know who the hell Iron Fist is, though. Yeah, Luke Cage didn't really interest me. I just never got around to Jessica Jones. She's just your typical psycho. She makes me think of, Harley Quinn if she wasn't 100% psychotic. Well, guys, I guess there's no more Minecraft coming for me because I'm getting kicked off this server. It was a fun run. I hope you guys all enjoyed all my series and all my servers and all the hard work I've been putting in. But Chubbs is kicking me off the server, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you go over to his channel, Twitch or YouTube. But you know, just go tell him he's a dick. That's all you gotta do. That's all I'm not even telling or requesting. I'm just like, hey, if you feel like it, you know, go for it. Tell him he's a dick. Kicking me off the server. I see how it is. But Harley Quinn never had superpowers. Harley Quinn is a superpower. Come on, dude. Harley Quinn is a superpower. And who is JJ? Oh, Jessica Jones. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. I'll give it a try. I'll think about it. No promises. No promises, man. Alright, get an incoming call, guys. 1 second. Robo's hitting me up on the Discord. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up?
Oh, I didn't see you on Twitch.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Mom. I got like another 15 or so minutes and I'll be done.
What's up, Cody's stream? Oh, sorry, shit. I'm a dumbass.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It happens. It happens. You did it in your stream yesterday too. I just didn't call you out on it.
Yeah.
It's habit, dude. You've been calling me that name for 15 years now. Shit.
I opened cases.
Did you? What'd you get? Anything good?
Yeah. Yes, I did actually.
Yeah. What'd you get? If you got a knife, I'll trade you all my skins for it.
I did not get any knives, sadly. I did get 2 M4Ss, M4A1Ss, both the same skins, both red Covenants.
Oh. Can I have one? I'll give you one of my Tech 9 blues. I'll give you 2 Tech 9s.
One of them's battle scarred and the other one's field tested.
Nice. Yeah, same thing with the Tech 9 ones. One's one's the battle tested and one's field worn. But they're not reds, they're blues. I didn't get any reds, I got purples.
I got 1 purple for the Glock. Most of the ones I opened are blues. I did get a Tech 9 one.
Yeah. Oh, I know I'm not muted, Chubbs. It's tight. Yeah. Oh, you got a Tech 9 one? Yeah. Which one you get? Army mesh, or is it ice cap?
Ice cap tracker.
Oh, you got the tracker one, dude? I'll trade you
Yeah.
both my ice track skins for that.
Ice stat track Tech 9 ice cap minimal wear.
Oh, if it was battle hardened, I'd kill for it. I love the battle hardened look on it. But I have what's the word I was just trying to use or think of?
All right, well,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
hop into a free for all and check out some of my skins.
Ah, man, you do that. You do that. I think I'm gonna end the stream early and hop over and join you on the Counter Strike. Actually, yeah, I think I'll end it because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I think I'll play like a game or two with you and then I'm gonna call it. I really should
Well,
do
I mean,
recording, but
I'm gonna be streaming once we start this. So.
alright, you know what? I'll carry it over then. I'm gonna carry it over. I feel like the stream will fall.
Or
The
you could just
alias
host
you
me.
set for this command to be off. Discord.
Or
does
you
not
could
allow.
host me.
Yeah, but I could just stream instead. Because I'm being hosted right now. That'd be unfair to the people hosting me. Oh, I fell off my wall. Alright, let's swing out here a bit. Turn around. And come in. Look at that beautiful wall. It's like Ba Sing Se, just better.
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Dude, you do on the rig.
The what?
On the rig. Get your ass handed to you. Ha 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 ha. That was funny.
Yeah, but I'm doing free for all, so I'm just it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you get bad. It's random spawns, and you get a pistol. The other guy gets like a shotgun or an AK, and then you're kind of screwed.
Well, I just pick random weapons.
Oh, I know. I always do random, but you get the dudes who are just buying ops all the time, and they just kind of wreck face, and then you're like, well, fuck this. I know what I can do. I have a fancy tool that lets me do this. Why am I an idiot? Oh, I don't want to replace all that. No, that's a waste. Stop it. Just do... Can I do just these ones? Such a waste to do it this way, though. Come on. I might just dig these out. I'm not doing it that way. That's a waste of blocks. Look at all those blocks I just wasted, guys. Alright, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep streaming? Should I keep streaming this? Or should I host the good fella? I think I'm gonna host them and do some stuff. We added a good chunk to the wall. We did a bit of work on our stuff over here. Our wood, our wood mill. That's the word for it. We did some stuff on the storage building today. What else did we do? We cleaned up, which is always helpful. We saved Chubbs twice.
Son of a bitch.
We saved Chubbs twice. Not that he repaid us by giving us wings or anything, but we saved his life. Twice. But I feel today was productive. We talked about what was going on too, guys. So like if you have any suggestions on what we had talked about at the beginning of the video with the survival related thing that I talked about, you know, it's a little more detail in the actual video that I did talking about it, the final video, episode 33. You know, check out my YouTube if there's anything you want to see, but obviously, like, if you swing onto that video, drop some comments about it, let me know what you think, you know, some opinions on how you guys feel about, you know, solo play on multiplayer servers and
Ooh, it looks
items
so
of the such.
fancy. It looks so fancy.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm trying to have a chat. This fucking
Man,
guy.
Dude,
This...
free for all is weird because you never have to reload.
Really?
Infinite, yeah, it's infinite ammo.
That's weird. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, if you have any opinions on that, just hit me up on the Twitters and the YouTubes, and let me know what you think. You know, as I said, opinions, anything like that'll help. You know, it's really just to start a conversation. You know, I want to get to know my followers a bit more. Obviously, I know these two bums right here, the one I'm talking to, and then Chubbs if he's still there. But we're gonna finish off this section of wall, which goes to here. Alright, good. That one there, and that one there. But yeah, same thing. If you have any like cool ideas for like the stuff here, you know, anything you ever see, or even if you just want to say hello, throw it in the comments, message me. I don't care. I'll shoot the shit with you guys. I like doing that. We'll do it all the time.
Son of bitch.
Ah, damn it, I gotta change that. I don't like that. I think if I hit it with a hammer, it won't connect there. Alright, well, that's all the blocks I got. I don't want to make more. I gotta finish that section up.
What
But
are
I
we
hope you
hitting with
guys
the hammer?
enjoyed. That's me done. This has been Defense. Peace.
Ah.